Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Whatever time of the day you find yourself tuning into this particular video, good day to you. My name is Jerrie'Me Wright, signing on today, March the 5th, 2022. Signing on real quick, like on today, basically, to have a recorded of what I'm about to say. Um, as I have actually had recordings already published that were basically on um, some things that were happening in and around my space, particularly my car, whereby I had someone cut airbag wire, seatbelt wire out of my car, in addition to flattening my tire, or continuing to flattening a tire, as well as cutting a horn. Now, all these things that has happened to my car, I have not always stated these things, or did a recording. Nevertheless, I'm actually making this recording because I'm actually going to include a little more of what has been occurring in and around my space. And you know um, it's funny because people often do things just to get a rise out of you. And I know I know you can make them upset when they are unsuccessful. When they are unsuccessful, they actually get real upset and want to do even more. Nevertheless, here I have a phone that has been broken, which has been in my nightstand drawer to the right of me here, and have a phone here that someone wants to lock me out of, whereby I'm not able to access either phone, as well as a tablet that has been stolen out of my out of my out of my room. Now, for myself, I am a record keeper. I keep records or whatnot. I have this thing about just keeping records for some reason. I do it, and oftentimes I do it well. And being that I have some records, and it's known that I have some records, I would like to say proof. Being that I have records and proof, it's the attempt of the individual or individuals to basically sabotage that proof. However, they're unable to do so because the proof is already backed up and they are already in safe hands. Therefore, it's a little bit too late to break phones and try to lock me out of a phone, whereby I cannot access it and all of that other stuff. Steal tablets. It's a little bit too late for that because, you know, um, the proof is already sealed, and yeah, you make your move, I make my move. Aside from my records and my record keeping, um, I mean, if there's a problem, if someone has a issue with Jerrie'Me, you come see me about it. Face me like a man, face me like a woman. Don't throw the rock and hide your hand. Be man about it, be woman about it. Show your face. Because you know, like a man, I always stand on my two. And That's even being partially paralyzed. That's even being partially paralyzed. I still stand on my two. So I mean, there's nothing that can be done that basically that's gonna make me react a certain way, because everything that is taken, everything that is stolen, everything that is broken are all replaceable. Um, so that's that. But I do have some good proof of some things that, people think I'm crazy, right? So being that people think I'm crazy, I have some good proof that, will actually settle the score and silence the critics and silence those who actually think I'm crazy. In particular, this sheriff Brian Clark, who actually falsified his police report. I called one day to file a police report, and this individual actually falsified the report. I'm the one calling to file the report, but yet and still he's putting in his report that something's wrong with that something's wrong with me. From that day, I knew then that there was something, not something in the milk that wasn't clean. There was something going on, or whatnot, for him to put that in the report, having no reason to do so. He did or whatnot, and not only him, I have also a doctor, Jill Sullivan, that did the same thing. Put something in my records that was not true. Nevertheless, that's beside the point, though. That's beside the point, because oftentimes people will try to taint your name. They will work together to try to taint your name. They would work together to try to bring you down. They will work together to make your life miserable. But as you can see, I'm still filled with the joy of the Lord. And for that very reason, I'm going to continue to be filled with that joy. I'm going to continue to do what it is God have me to do. Obviously, there is great work, I guess, before me, because whenever I believe whenever attacks are intensified, there's great work that is before you, and the enemy will often try to distract you from the work. Yet and still, the enemy is mad. The enemy is upset. The enemy is actually trying to create this false narrative around my name, per se. And I tell you this quick story before I sign off. So a couple of years ago, I had this state trooper tell me I had a warrant out for my arrest. So we began to talk or whatnot, and he ran my name. He told me that, and he said, "Well, it's not you, because the name in the system was different from my ID. So this name in the system was different from my ID. Therefore, it was no big deal. We both went our separate ways. But I was baffled. I'm like, well, I got a warrant out for my arrest in North Carolina. I don't live in North Carolina, but I have this warrant, per se. And I'm like, okay. But then one day I have this individual that asked me, "Do or will I change my name? Will I change my name?" I said, "No. Why would I change my name?" Therefore, I told that individual I would not change my name. I had no reason to change my name. I didn't do anything to change my name. I'm not running or ducking or dodging anybody or trying to get away from anybody. So no, I'm not going to change my name. But I said it makes sense because all these things that has been happening, it almost seems as though it's a result of this quote unquote warrant that I don't have anything to do with. This warrant that where someone used my name, I guess, to get off, and now it's like I'm actually the one that's you know, facing the smoke. Cool. It's one thing to know an individual. It's another thing to think you know an individual. So what I've come to learn is that, many people who claim to know you really don't know you. If they're easily persuaded that you did something that you did not do, um, it lets you know that that individual do not know you. And I come to learn that many individuals do not know Jerrie'Me. Now they may claim to know me, they may think they know me, but they don't know me. And it's quite evident if someone can easily persuade you of a lie, then it lets me know that basically you don't know me. Uh, you just claim to know me. And I feel you, T.I. You don't know me. um, just to sign off real quick, I just find it funny and humorous because, I've had individuals attempt murder on my life over the past few years. Even recently, had individuals, let me say that again. I had individuals, more than one, who attempted murder on my life, but yet and still, by the grace of God, I'm still here, and all glory be to God. It's nothing that I do that's so great. It's nothing that I do that's amazing. It's only by the grace of God. Therefore, when I see things like people breaking cell phones for no reason, I laugh. When I see people trying to lock me out of cell phones for no reason, I laugh. Only because it's basically futile. It's no need to do any of that. There's no need to you know uh, ransack my car and do all these things to my car. All that is just pointless, because as stated, the proof is already safe, backed up, and they are in safe hands. Therefore, take assurance in that. So whenever that time comes, we all will be ready. Y'all take care and be blessed.